Have you ever experienced something you just couldn't explain? Lots of us have. So do you simply shrug it off or try to track down the truth? The people you're about to meet have taken the road less traveled. This Fox in Focus asks you to open your mind to the text files.
Spaceships in the sky. Does anyone know if they're real or just a lie?
If the truth is out there, you might find it in here. The monthly meeting of HUFON, the Houston UFO Network.
The actual underground facility is 2,100 feet down.
This night they're hearing from Richard Sauter, PhD, on the proliferation of mysterious military bases underground. How does he know the top secret installations exist?
I awoke suddenly in the middle of the night and I was laying there when all of a sudden I heard a very distinct voice in my ear. And the voice told me the underground bases are real.
But how does he know the voice was real? Stay tuned. Daryl Sims.
I have to know.
Has his own quest.
The evidence is out there to show exactly what I'm saying is true.
Sims studies bodies that bear scars allegedly from alien abductions, medical implants left behind, puzzling patterns on the skin visible only under UV light, strange burn marks.
This is in another city in Texas 4 years ago. This is a gentleman in Houston, and whatever made this mark is the same object.
But how did this calling make its mark on Daryl Sims? You'll soon see. Next we meet Fred Woods, the president of HUFON, whose interest in the unexplained is undeterred by official denials.
For something that doesn't exist, you know, I've got like 600 or 700 books here involving the subject.
A dozen years ago, 1 out of 4 Americans believed extraterrestrials have visited Earth, while the other 3 shot down that idea. By last year, 1 out of every 3 citizens thought E.T. has landed at some point. Daryl Sims says he's seen him.
In age 4, 1952, I was in my room, and there's an entity standing there. It's pure white, has a large bulbous head, except it's very thin, and it has large black round eyes.
Fred Wood's revelation came 18 years ago on Highway 290.
And a green ball of light about this big. And this was in broad daylight, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, flew past us on the interstate. And, you know, we looked around and this lady in the cart was going like this, you know, did you see that? And we nodded, yeah, we saw it too.
And what of Richard Sauter?
Son of Sam was saying he heard voices that would tell him to go kill.
Whose investigation of underground bunkers was spurred by a voice in his ear. Sauter found the source of that sound, he thinks, in a dusty document depicting a U.S. patent for this device. Its existence later verified, Sauter says, by the whispers of a military source.
But we had these transmitters and we used them, mind you, for transmitting audible sound into the human brain electronically. Try that on for X-Files.
Whose voice did he hear? Sauter isn't sure, and Sims can't be certain about abductions.
The nicest thing I can say about it is you're a lab rat. And the question is, of course, is whose lab and why?
As for Woods, he's convinced the truth is out there, and the believers are closing in.
Maybe, in fact, we will actually get the truth sometime soon.
Until that day comes, you can get to the Houston UFO Network at hufon.org. Their distinctive dose of the truth is administered in meetings on the second Saturday of each month. I'm Ned Hibberd, Fox in Focus.